evening to my brothers and sisters all around the world. It's been a while since I last did a live stream like this, and hopefully everyone's doing okay. As you can see, I've gained a little bit of weight over the course of trying to recover from my foot injury. But however, during that time when I was taking medication, I have found out that it was affecting my kidneys and not in a good way. So much so to the point where I found out that I have acute renal failure as it is because there are times where the stuff cannot be processed properly through my kidneys, especially when we're talking about waste management and such, or for blood to filter through. Um, I guess I wanted to take this short live stream to first of all address that I will be doing a biopsy within the 15th of this month, 15th of August to be specific. And hopefully, if there is a way for me to go through this, then yes, I am looking forward to complete recovery at 100% efficiency. Or, worst case scenario, is for the fact that I might not be living long enough to even see this channel prosper or for me to reach out to anyone who I meet down the line, especially when it comes to friends or family members. Honestly, I'm just a little bit scared as to what may happen, and I'm doing my due diligence and trying to set up for appointments, even at the cost of me trying to work and trying to make sure I get my hours and to pay for amenities or bills down the line as well. So I'm trying my best to have it all taken care of, and I'm trying to push it through. It's just that I am truly worried that it might not be the case here. And at that one point, I may have to consider going into a long term recovery as it is. I am, to be honest, I am more than worried about how I'll be able to look after myself, especially with everything going down the line. But all I can hope and wish for is for everyone to keep me in their prayers for me to go through a speedy recovery, and especially towards pushing the channel as much as I can. I want to take the time to say thank you so much to all of my existing and newcomers who are subscribing to the channel as well, because that gives me hope to push through as much as I can. But at the same time, I don't want them to feel too worried about me, because in the end, it is my issue that I need to deal with. And I just hope that things do go well in the end as well. The reason as to why this kidney issue happened is because back at the end of December, I was going through a lot of pain during my right foot. And what I have found out that is for the fact that I had to deal with physical therapy, but me trying to understand things one step at a time, kind of, how am I gonna put this? Well, pushed it far more further than I would have ever considered. And Brian, good to see you, my man, and good morning from America. Hopefully you're doing okay, my man. And this is a short live stream that I'm doing so that I can let people know that everything's going to be okay. I am trying to stay positive as much as I can, but I can't help but trying to control my emotions at the same time too, because I'm scared. I'm truly scared as to what may happen, and all I can hope for, if there is a God above, He can just help me push through, because I'm turning I'm turning 30, you guys, this coming December, and I don't want anything to be short lived within my own life as it is. So I'm gonna push through as much as I can, and all I can sincerely hope for is for the fact that I'll be more careful from here on out, because trying to take care of your kidneys is very important, guys, especially when. Okay, how am I supposed to ship you an iPhone for that matter? I'm not that big enough in my channel to do so. So my apologies, Sister Emma. And I hope you meant that as a joke as well, because yowzers. But anywho's coming back to matter hand. So what matters to me is for the fact that I'm able to eat right. I'm able to exercise as much as I can as well to the best of my abilities, and to even just proceed onwards with my day-to-day job, giving a lot of hope and consideration to anyone who I meet down the line as well. Because in the end, we all are living in a chaotic world as it is, and we are literally unknown through dealing with so much in our lifetime that we need to either ask someone for guidance or we need to look at it from a different point of view as it is. But I don't know how the hell that's gonna work. We need to stay vigilant. Yeah, I work for Cricket, by the way. Yeah, but here's the if I were to ship you an iPhone for that matter, I would have to do so under the guise of setting up service for you and then sending it over to you as it is. But I hope one day when the channel keeps on blowing up, then yeah, maybe I would consider. But until then, that would have to wait. So all I can ask is for everyone to stay patient. Whopper, hello, good afternoon. Sorry, good morning as well. Thank you so much for everyone joining in, and hopefully y'all are having a great day as it is. I actually started this channel roughly around July 11th or 19th, 2019, as it is. C CPNS. Wait, what does that exactly mean? I'm kind of confused here. So if you can help me out, that'll be much appreciated. By the way, cricket protected network or something. I might need your help just in case. So please let me know when you can. Um, yeah. So I was able to push through as much as I could. I was not serious at that time as well, and I wish I could have been to meet up with more and more fans down the line. But at that time, I was looking at YouTube as some sort of a hobby, and I never knew that this March in 19th, 2024 is when I would start blowing up. And even though I'm like even though I'm not being able to produce a lot of videos because of lack of editing skills, I can still try to do as much as I can. But I guess in the end, I would need to hire an editor. So who knows down the line. So I am really, really, really trying here to stay as much as positive as I can be because in the end, I'm just scared. I'm just scared, guys. Anywho, so worst case scenario, if things do get bad for me with my health, then I may have to consider just closing down the channel because of my untimely demise as it is. Actually, hold on, thought I might have to put it on pause. Good afternoon, my man. Sorry, good morning. What's going on, my man? How can I help you? All right, I got you. What's the phone number for today? Uh huh. 863. Okay, thank you very much. And just a minute for your time while I get into your account. Mr. Hitz, I need your help with the 4-digit PIN number for the account, please. A minute for your time. And okay, 1964. I think that might be it. Hang on. I think it may be that one. Hang on, because 64 did not work. Neither. No. By any chance, do you know as to when your PIN number changed? Yeah. If you don't know, it's completely fine. But let me ask you this: do you have your phone with you? All right, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to send a one-time PIN number over on your phone. We're going to fix it up right then and there, and then we should be all set. Bear with me for a minute here. Let me get everything resolved. Ow. Okay. All right. You should be receiving. Okay. 517-8631, right? Okay, I already send you a text over your phone, so please let me know when you get it, and then we'll fix it up right then there. Ta-da! See, you got it, man. You just have to wait a little bit. And now you help me out with your four-digit PIN number, the one that you want to create. Okay, just a minute of your time. All right. From here on out, it's 1973, Mr. Hits. And okay, we had to discuss about your bill because I believe it was due as of yesterday. So they're charging you a late fee because of that. Total comes up to 154. But what happened though? Usually you're not the kind of person to be late though. Here you are. Please and thank you. Mr. Hubbard, good morning. I'll be there with you in just a moment, so bear with me. Yes, Mr. Hits. Okay, thank you. Let me get you your receipt. And Mr. Hits, we should be all set for today, okay? But I would say here's the thing. On the day when your bills due, you could either take care of the payment at hand or to do an extension as well. That way you break your bill into two separate payments. Hmm. Well, hopefully it went well. Mr. Hits, please don't forget your receipt now, my friend. Is- no problem. Until then, please have a good one. Now, Mr. Hubbard, good morning, and what can I do for today? Wait, one more time? Okay, were you trying to download apps that were causing that and were supposed to help you with cleaning? Because okay, okay, you already have a Google browser as it is. You don't need the open browser. What the hell? No, then those are misleading apps. You don't have to follow them at all. No, if you need to clean in the future, that means you just have to remove the junk, the stuff that's on your phone, especially when we're talking about useless files or photos, like literally down the line. But you shouldn't worry about this right now. You should be fine. But don't download those cleaner apps, whatever you do, because they're not going to help your phone. They're going to cause a lot more harm to your phone than you would consider. No, absolutely 100% not. And I mean that respectfully. Okay. And that's because usually what will happen is that your phone will be acting a little bit crazy and they'll just cause your phone to jump around from one place to another, and then you won't be able to find a culprit. And then at the end of it, you'll be asked to go and bring this phone over so I can try to fix the issue at hand. But right now, it should be all set. No problem, Mr. Hubbard. Until then, have a good one. All right. Yes, yeah, I did preference W service. Okay. Yes, in films. Okay. Okay, some years of a belt, some years under my belt with effects and stuff. Which where can I get a phone? It depends on where you can get a phone, but maybe respond to everyone. Get a job. What's up? Like so far so good. Thank you for asking. I was actually I'm currently at work right now, so I'm trying to make this a short live stream as it is. So it's gonna be a little bit. Yes, in films like that's amazing. And I don't know how much you would charge in terms of editing for that matter because I am not that big on my channel as of yet. So hopefully we'll be able to gather whatever funds necessary to edit like different videos with different plans down the line as well. And hopefully I can get in contact with you and expect good things to happen. Okay. Okay, you can literally get a phone honestly through different online retail stores, especially under eBay or Amazon or Facebook Marketplace, or you can get into your local retailer store with a mobile company that can help you get it under a promotion, and you can pay and get a really good phone for literally less bang for your buck as it is. I mean, in my case, where I work out, thankfully, this is not a sponsor, by the way, so I hope you understand this. Yeah, in my company, thankfully, we're just trying to help our customers who are opening up a new line of service, and their monthly can be as low as 55 with automatic bill pay, and they can get themselves an Android phone under Samsung or Motorola, or they can actually get themselves an iPhone 13 or 14 for as low as $100 as well. But with the tax and first month and everything, it should come up to around, if I'm doing my math correct. Uh, oh, okay. If I'm doing my math correctly, it should be around 235, 240. So yeah, there you go. Anywho's coming back to matter at hand. Um, I just want to say thank you so much for all of you for hearing me out. I'm just literally thankful for the fact that I am for V100 out the door. Okay, I think you might need to edit that comment just in case because I am a little bit confused. For the 13, okay, if I'm not mistaken, no, for the Motorola and Samsung, sorry, for the Motorola G 5G and the G Power, along with the A15 5G from Samsung, is where you can get literally the phone with the activation and the plan, either new line or switch over for at least around 100, I would say. But for iPhones, it would 13s and 14s, it will be roughly around 235, 240 after tax. So yeah, so and that's how you can get yourself a phone at a good deal, depending on where you shop at. Or even better is that if you can get yourself a phone at in a fair condition, and then have it unlocked to the point where you can activate any other sort of service as well, and it will actually help you save a lot of money down the line too. So yeah, with the new line, then yeah, it's only towards Android phones. And yes, again, towards the Motorola and Samsung, you can literally get one for around 100 out the door. Simple as that, with the first month activation and plus the tax, and that will be all. Unless if you're planning to add like certain amenities like having insurance or a hotspot or international long distance as well, then yeah, that works to your advantage too if necessary. But anywho's, so all I can ask for and hope for is for the fact that your prayers, everyone's prayers will be much appreciated, and no donations needed as well, because I need to deal with this on my own for that matter. So please keep me in your prayers so that I can take care of my health situation at that time. And yeah, please also spread kindness and happiness along with being considerate to each and everyone that you meet, because right now in the state that we're in, it is a much needed necessity, more so than we have ever considered. And I had to do my part in just trying to meet up with each and every people down the line, and to also make it a difference in where I live. Thankfully, I am also actually having a good time with someone who I have met recently in the past July, and honest, she is amazing. She is spiritual. She is fierce. She is competitive, and I honestly am thankful to have someone like her in my life. And we are still dating as we speak. So I'm just looking forward to new like happy things with me and her. But I'm worried that with my situation at hand, it may be a little bit difficult. So hopefully all goes well. Good morning. I'm doing all right. How can I help you today? I got you. What's the phone number? Uh huh. Thank you. 7637. Oh, well, thank you. I try. And well, back then, Mr. Harrison, we had a bit of an issue with our heating because of a piping issue down the line that was causing a leakage. So, no, thankfully, that has been already taken care of. But now I need your help with the four-digit PIN number if you'd be so kind. Hey, thank you. All right, let me get into the account right away. And Mr. Harrison, in accordance to your bill, I believe the total would be 35. All right, let me get you your receipt and change, Mr. Harrison, sir, and we should be all set. Huh? Well, that's because I know you have a lot of things to do for the rest of the day, right? I don't want to hold you back. But here's the thing, I could be a little bit more informative down the line only if you can give me a little bit of your time later down the line. But not now. No kidding. Then what time you'll be done? Roughly around 2 p.m., 3 p.m. ish. Jesus, you're gonna be working yourself to the bone. At least, please tell me. Well, Mr. Harrison, also here's the thing: do make sure to look after yourself with your health at hand, because here's the thing: as you are going along in life as it is, that means your body needs to keep up as well, right? Well, they're not wrong to consider. It's because, for a fact, if you want to live a long life, you want to make sure you're able to have everything under control. Uh huh. I mean, odd. All right. Oh, yeah. At this point, it is like a brick. God dang. Well, here's the thing. I can tell you this much. I can sympathize with the fact, because currently, right now, from my end, unfortunately, I'm dealing with acute renal failure. Like a lot of major issues towards my kidneys. I'm dealing with. Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. I have to do a biopsy to find out. Yeah, especially when we're talking about both kidneys at that hand. What happened was at the end of December. I was trying to take care of my right foot because it was going through a lot of stress as it is. Yeah, and but the pain kept on transferring from different parts of the right foot as it is. It would transfer from the top part to the bottom to the middle to the side, and it will cause movement, like a lot of restriction within my movement as it is. Right? No, 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 no. With my walking movement. Yeah. But then at that time, I was taking like ibuprofen or Tylenol, and that was not what I needed to do, because it would not help properly filter through my kidney as it is. Yeah, and on top of that, unfortunately, I was doing intermittent fasting as well, so that I was going through severe dehydration. Yeah, bio waste. Yeah, yeah. Mm-mm. For 16 or 18 hours during that time. Yeah, I was atoning for my sins. No, no, I was doing a total fast, but it was more so to atone for my sins. The reason being is because in my past life, I know I've hurt people down the line, feel like verbally or physically, and I was asking for forgiveness from the Lord above, because whoever I've hurt in the past, whoever I may have hurt in the present, or will hurt in the future. Mhm. Oh, but that's why I had to do so, because at that time in my life, emotions took over me, and so much so to the point where I saw no light at the end of the tunnel. I did. Mhm. Unfortunately, I do, and I'm just hoping for good stuff down the line, my man. Fingers crossed. Until then, Miss Harrison. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. uh, uh it took me a little while, but yeah, W. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's because I never knew that I'll be enjoying my job as much as I could, and to just approach each and everyone with a certain type of kindness and consideration down the line too. And I guess I love my job more than I would ever more than I would ever consider. But bought an iPhone 16 Pro off a street person who found it on the street while collecting cans. His password locked, not iCloud. Felt bad. Gave him $10, so I have now I have a useless phone. Okay, okay. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, you would have to reset your iCloud through iTunes, and that should fix it because it belongs to someone else. So unless you can return that phone back to them, that will work as well. But it depends on the intention, really. So all I can hope is for the fact that you're able to make it work, because jailbreaking an iPhone is a very risky situation that I would not condone. So yeah, I would say maybe consider another option down the line, because even though it's a 16 Pro, which is amazing as it is, yeah, that means someone must have had the audacity to just leave it lying around there, and thankfully for the fact that it wasn't stolen. Uh, into recovery mode as well. Wait, do the iPhones? Yes, but you need to make sure you connect it to a laptop or computer to have it all taken care of. Because if you do it under the phone, especially with the 16 Pro at hand, it's going to be very tough to try to bypass all the security that Apple has provided. And speaking of Apple, they are unveiling the 17s by hopefully by September, and I can't wait to see as to what they have in stock, because if there is a chance where I might want to get one, especially with the fact I'm using a 15 Pro Max right now, then yeah, who knows? Maybe things will actually look even better, especially with my recordings and such. I guess in films, uh, like, who would you do the edits for? For your own channel, for your clientele, or who else? If you don't mind me asking, because it seems that with 7 years down the line, oh wow, oh no. Oh damn! I think I may have asked the wrong question. I hope not. Anywho's, so yeah, my question to you is for the fact that um, with so much experience down the line, you have also built yourself huge clientele, and you would have fun doing so, and to uh, provide like tutorials as to how you say you took it a sim. So okay, no, that's a little bit weird. The reason being is because it's under eSIM. So if he deleted it, then you won't be able to use the phone at all unless you have to re-download it again. So yeah, here's the thing: iPhones usually don't have physical SIM card trays, especially only until from the old, oh god, from the fours all the way to the sorry, all the way to the 13s is when they accept the physical SIM card tray as it is. So those only accept the SIM card. So for the eSIMs, they start from the 14s all the way to the 16s, and obviously for the 17s coming down the line as well. So what that means is he deleted the eSIM. So I think like whoever sold it to you must have put his information in there. That's actually kind of sketchy, and that's interesting. Very interesting. I was supposed to make this into a short live stream as it is. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, okay. So, anywho's come back to my hand. August 15th, apple cider, vinegar, pineapples, no soda, and I can recover, brother. All right. Oh my god, apple cider vinegar is a little bit nasty, but I can deal with it. I can deal with it. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea, and I'm gonna have to consider doing that. But after I'm done with dealing with the biopsy as it is, because wait, I still can do it as of now. I just need to get some more stuff down the line, especially with apple cider vinegar and pineapples. Oh boy, it's gonna be a lot of pineapples. But it's a good thing I got a new knife set so I could try it out. Yata. But anywho, so August 15th is the date for me to deal with it all and just hope for good things to come, because even though I'm scared, I'm at least hopeful, because I'm glad that is happening to me at such an early age for me to be a lot more mindful towards my health in that consideration. And my apologies, everyone. I'm usually not having that much difficulty to try and gather the words that are formed within my thoughts. But it seems that with things that are going on for so long as it is, it takes a lot. It takes a toll on you. And there are a lot of things in life that you would consider not being prepared for, especially for the unknown. And especially when you try to meet up with people, ending up with liking someone, or even consider going on a date with. And in this case, actually, last month, July 11th, is when I met with a special someone. And from there, we had a lot of deep and honest conversations with each other, where I saw this person for who she really was, and she saw me for who I really was. And I'd say a week after we met at July 18th is when we had our first ever date. My first ever date, by the way, because I never had a date with anyone as it is. So yikes. Anywho's coming back to a matter at hand. So it was a coffee date, and we were having a huge amount of topics discussed over, with some good food down the line. And I also shout out to Spot Coffee over at Delaware and West Chippewa, because that's a really good coffee shop. And the guys who are working there are amazing, and their food is just great. Um, Over the course of the time when we were having that conversation, is when I spouted out or exclaimed for the fact that I wanted to kiss that girl. And she said, "Why don't you kiss me then?" And guys, I had my first ever kiss ever with someone like that. Someone like her, someone as amazing as her. And it actually took my breath away. And from there, we had a few more conversations down the line, to the point where I decided, you know what, let's go and hit up a bar. And that's down the street. We went down there, we got up to the patio, had a few drinks, and we actually danced and did to some music, and we couldn't keep our eyes or our hands off each other. We were laughing and giggling down the way. And I actually guess I lost my purity at that point. Oh God. It's because never would I consider that someone would make me feel that way, and for me to just make time for that person, and for me to feel reassured by her as well. Honestly, I'm thankful for the fact that I didn't have to give up then, and that means I don't have to give up now. And only time will tell. I really hope things do go well between the both of us as it is. And I know that not a lot of people would appreciate that or understand the situation that she would be or she is currently in, but I do, because it's all about what you can build from the off time. Whoops, heard about your issue. I'm here. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's completely fine. And no pressure to anyone who are unable to make time for the live stream, because I don't want to make this my last live stream as it is, because again, I want to live, and I want to still stay around for everyone and anyone who I meet down the line, to spread as much happiness as much as I can, to lit a fire within their hearts and souls and let it set ablaze for them to push through and to make this world a lot more brighter than it usually should be. and he was coming back to my hand. So yeah, I lost my purity, and it was wild because 1 week I was there having conversations with her, especially some really exciting ones, and then another point it just happened, and I guess I'm more of a all your eggs in a basket type of guy as well. So I guess honestly, guys, what I'm trying to say is that I think she might be the one. But again, we had to reassure each other and to let each other know that if it doesn't work out, then we will just end it amicably as well. But there's something about her, you guys. Something about her that makes me feel much more appreciated and loved down the line. And I can't wait to see where the future holds for the both of us. But yeah, I am just looking forward to having a long. Okay, looking for. Okay, if it is a 12, then usually you would have like two cameras at at the diagonal, if I'm not at the vertical on one side, if I'm not mistaken. I am blushing. I am blushing so much right now. Damn, this is because it wasn't easy to talk about this. Can you blame me? Oh my god. No, that's because here's the thing. You guys are not gonna believe this, but I've been holding myself off for around 29 years. I never even considered having my purity taken at that time. So even when I'm thinking about her, when I'm talking about her, it's just yikes. Okay, square camera, and it depends on the camera position. Okay, Great Caesar's Ghost, because if it is diagonal, then that means it's the 13s. If it is vertical, then it should be the 12s. That's because we don't, we never had a horizontal camera for iPhone before, but that might change. Who knows? So yeah, and he was coming back to my head. So I can't wait to see what our next date can be because my consideration is I might consider doing a movie date at that time and also making food for her as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. But again, only if the situation gets better. And if it does, then I'm looking forward to it. I would say look at the position of the camera just in case, because there's a high chance it might be a 12, and that's why it has a SIM card tray. But again, you might need to either go have it into recovery according to Yes and Films, or you would have to jailbreak it. Unfortunately, I would not condone that as well. Or reset it through iTunes under your laptop or computer by making sure you have the application downloaded, and then everything should be fine. So yeah, uh, I am considering to end the live stream as soon as possible. But thank you so much. This factory to iTunes bypass. Oh, okay, yeah, the iCloud. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case, and he is absolutely right. Oh boy, Gracie's Ghost. I apologize, but I think you might be dealing with a kind of a dud. iTunes. Just make sure you have it downloaded over on your laptop or computer because that's how you can reset majority of the stuff. But again, if it is an iCloud log, that means it's with someone else's iCloud info. iTunes as in lowercase I, capital T, lowercase U, N, E, S. What's that? Anywho's, guys, I am going to be ending the live stream very soon. I just want to take the time to say thank you to everyone who took the time to listen to me yapping around and about for me to be stressed out. But in this case, I don't feel as stressed out as I wanted to. So that's a good thing. But again, much love to all of you. And hopefully, was the SIM card or no SIM card? No, I'm not married. I'm not married. I'm not married. I'm not married. I'm like here's the thing. Currently, I am dating. I am dating. But I'm saying that I lost my purity at July 18th. So that should give you an inkling of an idea. God, I don't want to even say that word. Oh God. Or okay, better yet, my V card. Happy? God, I can't believe I'm saying that over the course of war. What the hell? Um, Yeah, exactly. Yes, 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 in films. Yes. Now you get it. Yeah, I've never done it before. I did. I took the goddamn step. Lord Almighty, have mercy. Yeah, but oh god, yeah, it did happen, and I'm happy. But it's just for a fact that she makes me feel more of myself than I would have ever considered. And guys, I think I might be falling hard for someone like her. Wait, quick one. Okay, okay, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, the phone might be a dud, especially for the fact that if it is under iCloud lock, then there's not much you can do. Unless if Apple decides to go and help you out with this, then maybe. But if it's locked with someone else's iCloud info, then yeah. Also, yes, symptoms. Quick one, I don't know. It was more so of a fact that I was trying to save myself for marriage, and I guess I was not able to hold up to my ideals at that point. But I'm glad that I'm able to not wait, not iCloud. So it's a okay. If it's not iCloud, then that's good. That means you could bypass it with iTunes, and then voila, you should be all set. Anyways, coming back to Marahan, I really like this girl a lot, and I will do my best to be mindful of her, to be respectful towards her, and for her to do the same as well. And communication is key, which I'm doing on a daily basis as much as I can, either through texting or calling. We both wish each other good morning as well. That's because we want to show to each other that we are in there for that, there for each other, and we are important towards each other as well. I will take this as gradually as I can because, I don't want to jump into things without dealing with some regrets afterwards. So hopefully all goes well. Anyways, guys, I will be signing out. Hopefully, I still will be able to post more videos down the line on my channel and for everyone to enjoy as well. Shout out to Womper, Great Caesar's Ghost, Get Some Films, and Sister Emma. I mean, sure, hopefully, but in the location where I work at, I hope I'm nearby you as well. But again, thank you so much for everyone to stop by over at this live stream, and hopefully all goes well. And yeah, until then, this is BlazeFire1995 signing off. Peace.